which is basically the last video of the year, because tonight is going to be New Year's Eve, and it's going to be the last chapter of the story of Harap, my favorite folklore story, my favorite Romanian folklore story. That's why I wanted to share it with you so much. And for the next year, I'm going to, I actually planned a new project here on YouTube as well. So for you to see it, please be sure that you subscribe to my channel, Riva Ambrosa. Please don't forget to do that. And excuse my voice, because this happened because I was very nice this year, and Santa Claus decided to come with a flu, cold. I don't know really what it is by now, but this is my awesome voice right now. And yeah, so be sure to subscribe, and we are going to start now the 6th chapter of the story of Harap. After the mean monarch told our heroes that, Jarila exclaimed,
"Oh Lord, we are deep into hot water." "What can we do now?" said Andreea. "God help us," said Birdie, "and don't forget that I and me can find her everywhere she's flying to." At the night's fall, the princess turned into a little bird and flew between all the guardians. But I saw her and said to Birdie, "Oops, the princess played us a trick. Now she's a bird and nobody knows where she flew. However, we could catch her and bring her home. I'll show you exactly where she is and you can catch her. Let's go." They did not go such a long way when I said, "Look there, on the top of the mountain, behind the rock." Birdie lengthened the hand to her, but she flew behind the moon. Then Birdie took the moon in his arms, shook it, and caught the bird. The bird, who was the princess, said to him, "Please release me and let me go, for I'll give you imperial gifts." "No way," he said. "Please do not make me angry. I want to go home with my head on my shoulders," said Birdie, and he took her back to her bedroom. When the prince saw this, he started to sing of happiness. "What a trouble is for you if you don't know what to do. Thanking you from our heart, for I and Birdie were so smart." The whole group congratulated I and Birdie for their great teamwork. When he was told what happened, Red Emperor came in a hurry to see with his eyes if his daughter is there or not. When he saw his daughter safe in the bedroom, guarded by the prince and his friends, he became aggravated and angry. Then the prince said, "Now, your highness, you have no choice but to give me the princess." "Well, young man," said the king, very sad, "the time for this has come. I just want to say something. I have a granddaughter who is the same age and the same looks as this daughter of mine, a perfect twin. You have to choose who is the princess. If you guess, take her and go, but if you don't, back up and run away from my country." Then the king ordered to wash, dress, and prepare the two identical girls in the same way. He then called the prince and his men to guess who is the princess. The poor prince didn't know what to do and went out of the room. He asked for a little time to think. There he thought if there is anyone to help him out, and he remembered the bee queen and her wing. He took it out from his pocket and set it to fire. All of a sudden the bee queen was on his shoulder and asked, "Are you in need of me? I am ready to help you." The prince explained his trouble, and the queen said, "Go into the house and look very well to the girls. If you will see the one who defends herself with her handkerchief, that one is the princess." The prince returned to the room with the bee on his shoulder. There, the Red Emperor, all the court, and the two girls were waiting for him. The prince looked at the girls, and the bee landed on one of the girl's cheeks. The girl moved a little, and the prince went to her, took her hand, and said to the emperor, "Now, your highness, the princess is mine. I fulfilled all your orders. You can take her. I give her to you from all of my heart, because you are a brave man." The prince thanked him kindly and said to the girl, "Come with me to the Green Emperor, for our mission here is finished." But the princess said, "Not so impatient, young man. Before this, I want you to do something for me too. I have a turtle dove. Your horse and my turtle must go and bring home 3 branches from the sweet apple tree and the life-giving water and death-giving water from the mountains whose heads duel each other. If my turtle dove comes back first, before your horse, I will not go with you." This being said, the horse and the bird began the race. Certainly, the turtle dove, being smaller and lighter, arrived before the horse and took in a second the 3 branches of sweet apple tree and life-giving and death-giving water, and flew back to home as the lightning. When the bird was very close to the palace, the horse stopped her, speaking mild and sweet. "Little bird, dear turtle dove, give me all these things and go back and take other ones for you. You are quicker and lighter than me. You will reach me from behind. Do this, please, for my master and your princess, because otherwise they are in big danger. Please, dear turtle dove." Amazingly, the little bird gave up those things. The magic stallion took all the magic things and ran as the wind to the prince. Harap felt his heart full of happiness, and he kissed his horse. When the turtle dove arrived at home, the princess said to her, "Go now to the Green Emperor and let him know that we are now on our way." And saying these, the princess, kneeling in front of her father, said, "Bless me, father, and farewell. I must go with the prince. This is my fate." They mounted the horse and started a long trip back together with Jarila, Hangrila, Thirsty, Birdie, and I. After some time, the 5 friends stopped the convoy and said these, "Now we bid you farewell, and we wish you to find the happiness you need. We go back in our woods. We had enough adventures together." The young prince thanked warmly his friends and started ahead with the princess. In his way to his uncle, he thought that he did enough for the bald man, and he would rather do not give him the princess. She was beautiful as a rose, and he felt that she must be his wife. The girl, as all the girls, shared the same feelings for him, like the song, "Go away and come again, let me free, then have me chain." In no time, the turtle dove arrived at the Green Emperor's palace and announced that the prince and the Red Emperor's daughter will be there soon. The Green Emperor made all the preparations for receiving them. After some time, they arrived at the palace. The Green Emperor, the princess, Bald Man, and all the imperial court were waiting. Bald Man, looking at the beautiful princess, approached in a hurry to take her in his arms, but the girl pushes him away and says, "Go away from me, Bald Man. Do you think I came here for you? I'm here for the true prince, because he's the Green Emperor's nephew." The Bald Man, in a rage and in a single stroke, cut the prince's head. Seeing this disaster, the horse took Bald Man in his teeth and flew to the sky and threw him down. The bad one broke into many little pieces. In a miraculously way, the princess set the prince's head back at its place, quickly, then put around his neck the 3 branches of sweet apple tree, poured on the neck death-giving water first, and then life-giving water. Almost instantly, the prince rises on his feet and said, "I think I have slept a little." "You were ready to sleep for good, but the princess saved you," said the emperor. Hearing all the adventures and happenings, the prince said to his uncle, "Now that you know that I am your true nephew, I want you to bless us, for I want to marry this princess." They both kneeled before the emperor and they swore faith to each other forever. What it followed was a fantastic wedding to which they have invited the ants, the bees, their friends Jarila, Hangrila, Thirsty, Birdie, and I. They enjoyed themselves eating, drinking, and dancing 3 days and 3 knights. Then the Green Emperor named the prince his successor and chief of state, and they lived happily ever after.
And the story of King's Land is now at the end. And this is it. This was the story of Harapalb. I hope you enjoyed it. And I wish you an awesome new year, 2017. 2016 was an awful year for me, and I really, really, really hope 2017 is going to be a great one. Not only for me, but for everyone, because when I see someone happy, I am happy myself. So I really hope it's going to be a great one for everyone. And yeah, see you next year with my new project. And I really hope you're going to like that one as well. And I hope that in the next year I'm going to say fewer words like I really hope, or cute, or nice. And I hope my vocabulary is going to get better than this. So have a great year, have fun tonight, and see you soon. Bye.